And we're up.
All right. Welcome back. Um, Last week, you guys went through the sewers and met with the ratlings and convinced them to go and eat some griffins or try to eat some griffins. um, and sabotage the Silver Order from advancing or at least slowing them down. Um, I feel like you did something else. Was there a fight or anything?
Didn't we fight in a sewer?
Yeah, we had that random encounter with the illusions or
with
whatever.
the crocs.
I thought that was the time before. Maybe not.
The
Yeah,
crocs
there's
were.
usually well the Crocs. Yeah, the last time it was the tentacle guys.
Oh, right. Yeah, when you were.
Aquatic delirium dregs.
Yeah, the
Yeah, that's what they
delirium
were.
dregs.
Hate
That
getting
were
grabbed by
the
tentacles.
bodies in the sewer that turned out to be not so dead.
Right.
Um,
Yes.
yeah, you fought them and then found your way to the surface, where you are inside the city walls for the first time, at least above ground. Um, Emerging a few blocks away from the Queen's Garden, where you will be hunting for some eldritch lilies. That sound about correct?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to move you all to the map so we can all take a closer look at it. And as a reminder, you guys are right in this area somewhere. The Queen's Park Garden being just a little bit northeast of you. Um, so what? So essentially, what happens is as you emerge, um, and you start making your way towards the Queen's Park Garden, you begin to realize that the haze in this area is quite a bit thicker than it was on the outsides of the walls. Um, Even on the inside of the walls, there's areas where it's less thick, but as you get closer and closer to the garden, it is most definitely becoming thicker. Um, if you want to continue on into the garden, um, you will be entering deep haze. Um, when in deep haze, uh, it's almost as if you're in a fog and things are, um, like in fog, things are obscured when they are further away from you. Um, Sort of like you're in darkness, except blind sight doesn't really help with it,
Right.
um, because it's a physical thing. So anything past 120 feet is is obscured, hard to make out. Um, in addition, this is delirium haze. If you were to enter the deep haze, you'll need to make a Constitution saving throw or become contaminated, and you'll have to make this saving throw once every hour.
I'm screwed.
It is it is likely that searching for the lilies will take at least an hour. So, at the very least, you'll need to make two Constitution saving throws if you continue on into the garden to search for lilies.
Does anyone have contamination already?
No, I think we healed it all last time we were back at Emberwood Village.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody has taken any since. Now, and are there any measures if you intend to continue into Queens Park Garden, I should say? Are there any measures you want to take to try and fight uh, the haze, as it were?
Um, would we have any idea of what would be effective?
Have any of you ever been in the city walls before?
Like
Been in the
before,
deep haze?
like before there was haze, or just been in the haze.
No, no. Since the haze, have any of you been inside?
I was wondering more if anyone in Emberwood would maybe have talked about it.
Um, most of the people in Emberwood wouldn't have ventured in, but maybe they would have heard. Um, you can roll a history check, one person, and we'll see.
Well, I bring a 0 to that. Anyone
More than I
else?
do.
Doesn't someone have a magic ring for intelligence checks? The puzzler's wit or something?
Let me open Hudson's character sheet. Let's see what he got.
I feel like he probably knows for this.
For history,
It's from
he's
the
got a
Book of Many
he's got a
Things.
4. Got a +4. If you'd like me to roll it from him.
Well, hold on. Someone has this item. And you can expend a charge to grant advantage on an intelligence check.
What was the item called?
The Ring of Puzzler's Wit. We got it along with the deck and the goggles.
Yeah, I remember giving it to you. I just didn't remember what it was, and I gave it to you specifically for times like this.
I just don't know who has it.
It's not listed in Harry's.
I feel like we probably would have given it to Hudson.
He probably forgot to put it on did now.
Okay.
It's not attunement, so.
Okay. Well, it's in there now. So, and it grants advantage on what now?
An intelligence check for 1 charge.
Okay, and how many charges does it have?
Maximum 3 regains 1d4 minus 1 each day at dawn. And as far as I know, we've never used it.
Yeah, it's definitely full. So let's roll. Oh, look at that. He got a 1. Let's roll again for his advantage. 14. Much better. Um, so he recalls that one of the nights you were staying in the inn, he was overheard some people chatting about the last group to have gone into the city and how they tried to uh, make makeshift masks to sort of filter the haze as they breathed. But he doesn't quite recall how effective that was or what they used to do it.
I feel like the answer here is if there's a way to do it, we don't know what it is.
I mean, anybody can just, wrap a cloth around their face.
Yeah, we did what those Wells guys did back in one of those wars where they wrapped the cloth around their face and pissed on it, just thinking the mud would help neutralize it.
Right.
I just feel like this is like someone tying a bandana over their mouth and then going into Chernobyl.
Well, better than not tying a bandana around your mouth, I would say.
Yeah, sure. I'll.
What if we went and like built some gas maskers?
Can I make like some holy water and pour it on some stupid cloth and tie it around my mask?
I feel like that would make it harder to breathe.
Yeah.
Isn't that what waterboarding is?
Essentially.
That's different. You're not just dampening a piece of cloth.
This sounds mild.
Yeah, it's a very mild, the mildest form of waterboarding.
Yeah, so are there any measures you guys want to take? Or are we just trudging on in? Or are we calling a retreat?
I mean, two
Or,
checks isn't
in,
terrible.
in addition, from the previous fights, are any of you injured? Do you need to take a short rest or use any potions?
I think I'm good. I think I just wrap some cloth around my face like a mask and go on in.
We could ruin CJ's night and say, what if we went and took over the Clocktower as a base of operations?
Yes. Then we can see down into the haze. I like it. Let's do that.
I mean, it would take me a few minutes to set up, but we could do that.
Didn't we also learn something useful, like a rumor last time about the Clocktower?
Supposedly we can't take long rests if we get up to the top of it, right?
I feel like there was also something else about.
I thought there was like harpies.
Yeah, there's harpies somewhere, but I thought we also learned something about like the harpies don't like something.
Oh, they don't like. Shoot, what was
They
it?
don't like me. They don't like cats. I think it was me they were
That's
afraid of.
that's the rats.
It may have been the harpies too.
Oh, it was the harpies too.
I think it's both. Yeah.
I would like to point out that not liking something does not necessarily equate being afraid of it.
No, I thought this was like. I thought there was something about sound in the harpies.
Maybe I don't remember that. But
My notes have gotten much worse as the campaign has gone on.
I have been keeping notes of the rumors, and I do have a rumor of a flock of bees as well within the clock tower. They are deathly afraid of cats.
Oh, deathly afraid. We'll send Amnar to go take the tower by himself.
Solo the tower myself.
also remember that rumors aren't always true.
Die Hard style. This is your Nakatomi Plaza.
Throw the leader off the cliff. But he can fly, so.
So, are we pivoting to the clock tower?
I don't know. What do you all think? So my thought is, if we can take long rests, we can also cure contamination there.
It's true. And it gives us kind of a base within the city, so we don't have to make long treks to Underwood Village. I mean, whether we do it before or after the garden,
Well, here's my thought. If we take it before, we know that we can go back to it. Whereas if we go after, we might be too injured to take it.
Yeah, because if we take it first, we could also rest there, assuming that we do encounter something and get injured there. As long as we actually take it, should be fine. I'm kind of leaning more towards that now.
As a character and a player, I feel like that's the right call. As a friend of CJ, I feel like it's a bad call.
Um, we can do it. It will require a little bit of time for me to set up, and it's already almost 9, almost 8 for some of you, um, which is fine. But yeah, I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want to tell you that you can't do something. So, uh, absolutely.
I mean, I'm looking at the map and I'm also noticing it's right next to the Academy Tower, and we're definitely going to want to raid that place at some point.
Oh, oh yeah,
Because I feel like on our notes, like, um, weren't there multiple of us who wanted stuff from there?
yeah.
I mean, I would love to go there too.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably full of magic junk, stuff we can sell to the Amethyst Academy. It might have a lead on relics I'm looking for, might have information on the cure for Amnar's kid, whatever Finch's weird thing he has going on.
But I say maybe let's check out the clock tower. I like the idea of that.
Yeah, I just think that having the taking the clock tower makes a good central base because I feel like these are all places we're going to want to go later. The castle's one way, the crater's the other.
Wait, is it a clock tower or academy tower?
So there's two different things. There's the clock tower, which is the place that we know we can go rest if we take the top of it.
It's number 12
Oh
here
yeah,
where
right.
I'm.
And there's the Academy Tower, which is just to the west of the garden we're already going to.
Yeah, number 10.
Yeah. So the clock tower has the harpies.
Clock
Yeah.
tower has harpies. Yes.
Have we heard anything about the market gate?
No, I'm trying to look that up right now because I was going to say you'd have to go through Market Gate, but I'm not sure exactly what's there.
Wait, why would you go to the market gate?
Because
To get in.
you are right here-ish.
Yeah.
You are right here-ish, and the clock tower is at 12. So 15 is Market Gate or Market Square.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
the gate's right here.
Oh, yeah,
What
no.
is it?
I was talking about the
What did
gate.
you?
Just because the
Oh,
gate would be somewhere we would go in and out of the city, probably.
I believe that. Let me look it up to make sure. But I think it's overrun with something.
Kittens!
Yeah. All my other children.
It's overrun with kittens and money and donuts. They just have so much they don't know what to do with it.
Dangerous little. They turn into mutant donuts that bite back.
Oh, someone please save us from all these kittens and money.
Actually, it's just the harpies, but like they're kind of just like Like just a problem that won't go away. Like you try to get rid of them, but like they're just there forever. Like those harpies are they're very contagious too.
Contagious harpies.
Highly contagious. I mean, but only with through contact.
Right. And only as like a special kind of contact. Wait, I'm thinking of herpes. Never mind.
That was the joke. Oh, I think tonight I'm feeling frisky. Might get Colby stream flagged. I made a Nazi joke at work today. We're painting some fuel tanks, and
We're just gonna turn Hayden down for now, and we'll come back to him later. So while we're waiting, I'm working on a book pitch. Very excited. I've been preparing sort of a sampler platter of different sections from the
Also,
book to help me.
story today. I didn't realize that. Was it JFK? Yeah.
And we're turning down Aaron now. So yeah, very exciting. I'm doing kind of a sampler platter to help me figure out like what I want to put in each section, and like to get a feel for like what's going to make sense, but also how big each section should be. I've got some really exciting
I'm not finding anything about Market
random
Gate,
tables worked
so I'm
out.
gonna say I don't know what's there right now. But I
There's CJ, so we can probably turn everyone else back on.
it's there. I'm just not sure
What's it about?
I feel like we
yes,
talked
I
about
don't.
those not too long ago.
I
I
know.
don't know anything about them.
Shepherd's Gate is the one with the hooded lanterns. Temple Gate is overrun with uh what are they called? The the hyena people.
Knowles.
No, we're not allowed. They're not allowed to use Knowles.
Oh,
That's not in the SRD, so they had to come up with their own. Um,
they're Knowles.
Vermeer.
No, they're not actually
Yeah,
Knowles. They're legally distinct from Knowles.
yeah. They're overrun with what what they call Garmir, Garmyr. And you guys have come across those at least once, I'm pretty sure. Then Champions Gate the is where the cult of the falling fire are, but I don't remember what Market Gate and King's Gate had. And I'll have to figure those out because I know that it's got to be somewhere. They wouldn't make those things if they weren't didn't have something there.
Didn't exist somewhere.
But yeah, if you want to go to the clock tower, we can do that. Um, and what I'll do, if you want to do clock tower, what I can do is real quick set up a random encounter for you guys to fight on your way there, and then next week do clock tower. Does that sound like something you guys might want to do?
Let's do it.
That makes sense. And I feel bad for throwing us a curve.
Yo, the clock tower just sounds so much fun.
That's fine. Like,
Well, and the idea of having somewhere to long rest in the city seems important.
Wait, is it only the clock tower? The academy tower isn't tall enough to rest in?
uh, the Academy Tower is hard to tell.
It has like a weird magic thing going on, right?
Yeah, the, the
Oh
Academy
yeah,
Tower
it's
is
like,
kind of
isn't it like perpetually being hit by a meteor or something?
um
It's
no,
either
it's
frozen in time or it's just held up by magic.
Yeah.
yes, both of those things. Like the middle section is just missing, but it's not falling down. Um, and I don't mean like I don't mean that like there's a hole through the building. I mean like an entire like 10 floors are just not there because a meteor took it out. Um,
But the top part is just staying.
yeah, the top part is still standing up.
So admittedly, getting to the top part might be more difficult.
Yeah.
Clock tower's
But
probably
yeah, there's a
easier.
lot of magic stuff going on around there, and I'm not going to tell you necessarily anything about them, but maybe you can take long rests there, maybe not. I don't know.
We'll see.
Okay.
Maybe we'll random encounter these nasty harpies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hot moles.
So have we ever heard anything about the actual castle itself?
I know you haven't asked about it. I do not know if you've had heard any rumors about it.
I only saw one rumor about it. It says the crown of Westmar is your wish to grant monarch's every wish. That's all I got.
My video game logic brain wonders if there is some kind of thing we need to do before we can go up there. You've got to unlock the bombs and the power gauntlet first.
You can always go explore it.
Wait, which thing?
See what stops you, if anything.
With the castle or the clock tower?
I thought we were talking about the clock tower.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh no, I was talking about
We're
the
talking about the castle.
yeah.
The clock tower's just locked with the red key.
Well, I'm gonna go grab me a drink.
That'll give me time to maybe try running this through a random encounter. Uh, seeing how good this, how difficult this may or may not be.
Yep, sounds like a TPK to me.
Yeah, so that's really easy. I need to add more things.
Really? Nah, I mean, it's probably gonna, won't be that easy.
Um, in the past, I've given you guys deadly encounters before, and you've just blown through them
Right.
as if they were nothing. And this one is just rated as hard.
Oh.
So we need to add a couple more things, maybe.
Make it a super deadly encounter.
Keep doing that, we're gonna have to go fight the Queen's champion real quick.
Gotta soften us up for that those harpies.
Right?
Yeah. Very
I don't
contagious,
necessarily.
though.
Right, yeah. Go catch some harpies. Next episode of Drakkenheim, Amnar catches harpies and has to go to the vet.
Okay. Um, we'll see what happens, I guess. The narrative of this encounter won't make a ton of sense, but we're going for it. Okay, whenever you guys are ready, I've got something set up.
I'm ready.
We charge in there.
Yeah, so as you start making your way towards uh the clock tower, meaning you travel east and a little south, um, you come across what appears to be a, a, a bit of a scene. um, in your first estimations, it would appear that some academy hedge mages were doing some research or something. They were doing some sort of search in this area, and it would appear that whatever they were searching for turned out to be mimics. And a couple of them also looks like they ran away afraid into a building, trying to take cover, and got caught in some spider webs and are now being attacked by some phase spiders. And all this racket that's being made has attracted some delirium dregs and some haze rights. And just for the record, the Academy Guardian is a machine. I say a machine. It's a construct that the Academy will often provide to to uh, to their members. If you're high enough ranked, you have your own personal guardian. Um, Finch would know a little more about the rules on how those things work, but suffice it to say that it is probably on your side. Anyway, let me get the initiative bar open, and you guys can all roll for initiative. I said it's on your side, assuming that you're wanting to help the Academy people. Maybe you don't. I don't know. With all that being said, um, we can start combat. And Amnar, you're up.
Did Hudson get a roll or a? Is he in the
Oh,
turn order?
nope. Let me roll for him. Good thinking. Now he's in there.
Okay. I think that's everybody. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Wait, let me make sure I have. Okay, yeah. Hunter's Mark on Haze Husk 1.
All right, it's marked.
Okay. And I think the Starshot crossbow, I think it's 30 feet range. Pretty sure.
Um, that would make sense, but let me
So
see if
yeah,
I can check it.
maybe if I click on it here, I can see. Yeah, 30, 120. Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you, if you want to shoot beyond your range, what do you do? Like, is it
So
disadvantage?
you can shoot up to 30 feet regular.
Yeah.
You can shoot up to 120 feet with disadvantage.
Okay, yeah.
Beyond 120 feet, you cannot
Yeah.
shoot at it. So, did you do that? Did you shoot with disadvantage?
Yeah, that was disadvantage.
Gotcha. Um, yeah, 16 will hit.
Okay.
And I did not add that extra damage to your thing yet, so roll
Oh,
another
yeah.
d6.
I keep forgetting about that. See, I'll need d6 for damage type and the damage. Let's see, what is a 2? 2 is cold. I don't know if that matters or not.
All right, that thing is hurt.
All right, I'm going to try shooting him again.
20 will hit. And that'll kill it. Bloop bloop.
That's all of my movement. So yep, that's it.
That's a good one to get rid of too, because the rights are the ones that do contamination when you're standing near them.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing,
I run as far away as I can from that one.
I don't have any character sheets open. What can this guy do? I know he's got spells. Um, Ironically, he knows the web spell. Okay. Guess he's smart, but he's also panicking. I think he's going to try and use his dagger to help him break free of the webs. And also, I owe you guys handouts.
And a level up?
No. If anything, I'm going to de-level you for making me do something different than I had planned.
Right? We lose a level every time we change our
So
plans.
there's a
Oh,
mimic.
cool. I think we can
These
give
are
one of those a
phase
pet.
spiders.
Ew.
I showed you the dregs already, and I surely have shown you the haze husks. Yes. Okay, so that's everything. Um, but we'll have this guy make a thing with advantage because he's using his. He rolled a 5 both times. Wah wah. He's stuck in the webs. Knock, it's your turn.
All right. I am so far from everything. um,
I like to think that I'm giving you all the chance to take in the battlefield instead of dropping you in the middle of it.
guess I can do that. I'm going to use my shadow to go over here and just sort of hold down this flank. Hazes are the ones that explode, right? You just said that?
Yes, the hazes are the ones that explode and contaminate what's around them.
Okay. Um, that is still within my movement range. Uh, I'm going to use steady aim, and I'm going to shoot at Haze Husk number 3.
Go for it.
22 to hit.
22 hits.
18 points of damage.
Yeah, he's not looking hot.
And I want my shadow to be very like obvious out there, like hey. So it's not like stealthy movement. It just walks out there and just levels the gun
Yep, yep,
and
yep.
that was all my things.
Cool. Number 3 is also going to try to get away from the webbing. And he manages it. He yanks himself out, and Colby, off the top of your head, do you know if getting out of webbing is that an action? I want to say it is.
I think so. I think it's like an action to try to break it.
Yeah. Okay. So he gets out, and then he's going to try to save his friend next time.
Anything that forces movement or
Yeah.
teleports ends it instantly.
Oh, do they have Misty Step? I'm gonna feel real dumb if they have Misty Step.
You just have one of them yell, "Use Misty Step," and then it makes sense.
No, they don't. So good. I'm not an idiot. But Mimic's turn. So the Mimic is going to lunge at the Guardian and get a 22 to hit, which does hit it. Oof, dealing a total of, well, does he have any resistances? He doesn't. So dealing a total of 18 damage to it. And this Mimic, number two, is stuck. It sticks to the Guardian. Anywhere the Guardian moves, the Mimic will move. A spider is down there and bite at the main. Oh, and it gets a crit. um, holy crap!
Oh my gosh.
Holy crap! Yeah, this guy dies. And he's going to start trying to cocoon it, or wrap it up, like Shelob and Frodo.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Would
let's
he
see.
would he still die if he passed the save?
Probably not, because he probably could have gotten out of the web and ran away. The only reason the other one is still here is because he was going to try to pull him out.
Oh,
He
it.
needs a DC 11 Constitution saving throw for the poison.
Oh, yeah.
If he passes the poison damage.
Yeah,
It's so much damage though. I don't know that it matters.
yeah, they have 22 health.
It does say though that they can. If the poison damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, they are poisoned and paralyzed, but stable at 0 hit points.
Okay. I mean, the poison would have been the thing that did it. So
I don't know that we're going to be able to save these people, but you know,
yeah,
Right.
he's at 0 hit points, but
In theory, we could save him, but
he's being wrapped up like Frodo right now.
arguably being turned into a juice box is way worse. But
oh well.
Yeah, he's not looking great.
Right.
So you got 1 hour, I guess, to
Yeah. Do
stabilize
something.
him, assuming these spiders don't eat him or
Or
um
something else in that time.
actually, if all of you want to make a quick nature check, or Arcana, nature or Arcana. I'll let you have.
I feel like the horrifying answer is going to be that they are going to feed it to their babies. There's
No,
thousands of phase
honestly,
spider eggs somewhere.
I mean, maybe. Okay, so yeah, Amnar, you'll know, and you can choose to share this information with people or not. Um, but whether or not they have babies is unknown. If they do, they definitely would feed this to their babies. But they can they can have phase spiders have the ability to magically shift planes from the material plane to the ethereal plane, and it is quite possible they could take their food to the ethereal plane with them, and just keep it there.
Nice.
And they might feed in a completely different plane that you guys just can't get to.
Rude.
That's why they're called phase spiders, because they
Right.
phase in and out of existence.
Let's shout that. It's okay, guys. He's not actually dead, but he will be eaten slowly in another dimension if we don't get to him in time.
Oh, whoops, I did not mean to do that, because this one still hasn't gone, because I can't decide if he can reach out to attack the other one yet or not. I can't decide if he would either. Um, I'm gonna say no, that he can't reach out because the other spider would kind of be on top of the one he's wrapping up, and so that's gonna prevent this one from reaching out because I'm a good guy like that. And he dashed to get in there, so now it's this one's turn. He'll come up to the shadow. And he's going to try to slam himself into the shadow, getting a 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
This will drag will do the same thing. Getting a nat 1 to hit for a 5.
Weirdly, hits.
What?
No.
I was going to say, what is this madness? All right. What do you guys want to have Hudson do?
Make a Constitution saving throw, I guess. I don't know.
We'll have him step this direction and try to cantrip the husk away.
Yeah. Because the echo will not be affected by the poof. So that's a good time to do it.
Hey, look at that. He killed the haze husk. All right. Next mimic. He misses. Now it's this guy's turn.
I love you, buddy.
And he will. Does 6 lightning damage to the. Actually, yeah, no. So it deals 6 damage. Now, does he want to risk a attack of opportunity from the mimic? Probably. The mimic hits, dealing 12 damage. But he's able to excuse himself from this. And he is no longer in immediate danger. And now he's in immediate danger again. This mimic doesn't really care where his food comes from. He's going to attack that dreg. Getting a 21 to hit, dealing 14 damage. And now it's the Guardian's turn. So he's going to start banging on himself like a drum because the mimics are attached to him. 23 and a 13. Both will hit. So one will take 10. Well, I guess I should be specific since they're numbered. Mimic 2 will take 10. Mimic 3 will take 12. And Bull, it's your turn.
Oh,
Sorry, I should have added tougher characters instead of more characters. Then things would go faster. But I was doing things quickly.
Oh well.
all right. 10, 15, 20. All right, he's in range, 20 feet away. I'm kind of not feeling a rage right now because I got one left. Not gonna lie. Rather save it for the clock tower and its harpies and the rashes they gave you. So
Do rages come back on short rests?
nope, long.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of conserve this last one for a second. So 27
That hits.
for 15, and then I get to throw another axe. Boom, 10.
You kill it.
My gosh, he's dead.
Oh, that was to hit, not
Oh yeah, 10 to hit.
my bad. Hold on. No, that's a miss.
I had a feeling that was a miss as
Sorry.
well.
I got ahead of myself. Let me put that guy back on the map. Okay, so he's hurt pretty badly, but yeah, sorry, he is still alive.
And I got a couple bit more movements, and then we're all there. We go.
All right,
There we go. All my movement. We'll just go back to the group.
then Finch, it's your turn.
I'm going to move and back and see what's going on over here. And I guess I'll fire an Eldritch Blast at Delirium Dreg number 1.
All right, go for it.
Or actually, he's fighting with the Mimic. I'll let him battle it out, and maybe I'll attack Mimic number 2.
Mimic 2, go for it. 11 just barely misses. The blast shoots right by it.
Then the second one.
You overcorrected and it went the other past the other side.
And 5 more feet of movement, and just be done.
Amnar, what you got for us?
I'll move Hunter's Mark to Delirium Dreg 3.
A 19 does hit.
Clicked it. There we go. Oh, wait, and then also 4 would be so 4. So lightning, 5 lightning damage,
All right.
and then
26 will hit. Yeah, you kill it.
okay then.
Oop.
All right, and that's all my stuff again.
Yep. This thing is still getting wrapped up like a midnight snack, and Knock, it's your turn.
All right. whale. I'm gonna do. What do I want to do? I think I'm actually going to move up and shoot at one of these mimics. I'm going to move here and shoot at Mimic 3.
All right, go for it.
15 to hit.
That hits.
22 points of damage. Can I hide after that?
Um, do you have any movement left?
No, I think I did exactly. Well, yeah, I probably have 5 feet.
If you can move to the left 5, I'll let you hide behind the wall from everything but Delirium Drake 4. And you can roll it with advantage.
I can always roll it with advantage.
Oh, fair enough.
Although that was terrible. That was a 4 and a 6 on the die. But it's a 15.
15 is good enough. They're not really looking that hard at you. But yeah, for Delirium Drake 4, however, the one behind you, uh, you're still basically just out in the open. So,
Yeah, but it either has to move, it either has to kill
yeah.
my shadow, move past it, or someone else will probably kill it soon.
Yeah.
So
This guy, does he care that his friend is getting wrapped up and likely to be drank like a juice box? Or does he care, or is he too afraid? What is this guy like? What are his motivations? Is he a coward?
What's his favorite fear?
Right. What is his favorite fear?
If only Hudson was
Only,
here to ask.
Right.
only with spiders.
All right. Somebody
Is he
roll.
Samwise Gamgee?
Somebody roll a dice. On the evens, he's brave. On odds, he's a coward.
Doesn't matter which one.
Nope, doesn't matter because always in 10, I said on evens, he's brave.
Think so? Yeah.
All right, so he is a brave boy.
Mm-hmm.
He knows that he's not much of a physical fighter, so he's going to take a couple steps back. And then I think he's going to shoot this thing with, we'll say, the one wrapping up his friends, Phase Spider 1, with Melf's acid arrow. Wah wah, getting a 9 to hit. Brave, but not very good. Mimic bites and misses, even though he's literally attached to this thing. This phase spider will use its turn to finish wrapping up the mage. And this one is tired of waiting. So it's going to blink out of existence for a moment.
Oh boy.
Now, how smart are dregs? That is a good question. Not smart at all. But are they smart enough to know that mimics aren't food? Probably. All right. The drag tries to go after something else, and the mimic takes an attack of opportunity, and it kills the drag. So now it's Hudson's turn. We'll have him do his cantrip. And the guy passed it, unfortunately. All right. So the hedge mage, uh, shocking grasp the haze husk, doing very little damage, only one in fact. But that does allow him to escape without taking an attack of opportunity. And now it is that haze husk's turn, and all it can see is Amnar as its prey now.
Haha.
And it has to dash to get to you, so no attack this round, but he is at Amnar. Mimic misses. And this thing pounds on his chest again as if swatting flies away from him. and does 14 to number 2 and 12 to number 3. And Bull, it's your turn, sir.
Gotcha.
I think that one delirium drag didn't get put back in the turn order.
Oh, good call.
Well, hold up. Does 22 hit?
Yeah, 22 will hit.
14.
That kills it.
All right. Well, don't put him in the turn order then.
Yeah, but he might
Save you
have
some trouble.
already gone.
This is true.
But that's okay. That was my mistake, so we'll move on.
40. What's that range? 25 feet. Awesome. So, I mean, we're gonna try it, but so I'm gonna try and hit Mimic 2 at disadvantage by throwing my axe.
Go for it.
Is that with whatever bonus range you get from your giant throw?
It says, as I looked it up, normal range of 20 feet and long range of 60 feet. So I assumed everything past 20 is at disadvantage, and 60 feet is just out of the question.
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
So 22
22, that hits.
or another 14.
Are you raging?
I have one rage left, and I'm kind of
Oh,
starting to
okay.
think of the clock tower where we stormed the tower.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anything else?
No, that's all.
Finch, it's your turn.
I'm gonna target Jesus 2 with a Ember
Thing.
Eldritch Blast thing.
Go for it. 16 will hit.
So just 4 damage, and then another one.
16 will hit.
Another 3 damage.
Cool. Anything else?
I will use some mint. I don't know, maybe we'll just move up here a little bit. I don't want to be too close to it, because
Yeah. No one wants more eyes anywhere. That brings us back to the top with Amnar.
Okay, yeah, I think I will cast this.
Cool. So moving away from the husk, I assume.
Yes. Yeah, I'll shoot at it from back here. I guess I'll go ahead and use the advantage and everything.
And what are you aiming at?
The Haze Husk I was just standing next to.
Gotcha. 23 hits.
And
12
an
and
extra 1d8. Oh wow. And then I got my 2d6s. So it's
what did we roll the d8 for?
the Zephyr thing.
Oh, you get bonus damage as well.
Yeah, yeah. When I do the advantage, I also get, yeah. If it hits, then I get an extra
Oh, neat.
1d8 force
Uh,
damage.
you kill this guy.
Oh, okay. Well then, took care of that problem. I still have another attack, I think.
You certainly do.
Don't know how to get to the spider though. Oh well. I'll just hang out here for now.
Oh, um, I did not realize you guys couldn't see through that. Um,
I thought that because it was a building, I thought, yeah, like there was only a door somewhere or
I
something.
thought I thought maybe it was a fallen wall or something. Um, so if you want to move back to where you were,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna move them outside.
Okay.
That's gonna that's gonna be easier to deal with than the dynamic lighting.
Okay. Because yeah, like I can't even move through that wall. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought.
Whoa, those are huge.
Yeah, they're very large spiders. And I definitely thought you all could see them.
Oh,
My bad.
no, yeah.
So, but yeah, we're gonna say that they were outside this whole
Okay.
time.
Right. Woo. Retcon. Okay. Well, anyways, I will try to shoot at this other one now. I think the Zephyr thing only works once. Yeah. One weapon attack. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. So anyways, probably should have saved it for this guy, but oh well.
22 hits.
2d6. So one
Wow,
is
you
acid
rolled
damage.
really good.
Yeah.
18 total damage.
666.
All right. Anything else you want to do? Oh,
Okay. Nope.
actually, it's not marked yet. So,
Oh, yep. You're right. You're right. Because I had to use the Zephyr Strike thing. Yeah. So yeah, it'd only be 12 damage.
so, uh, yeah. Anything else you want to do?
That should be it.
Okay. This guy is getting wrapped up, and knock. It's your turn.
All right. I'm going to start moving the shadow north. And I'm stealthed, so Mimic 3 looks worse than Mimic 2, right?
Yeah.
All right. Gonna pop out. Whoops. To drop that 2. I'll go down to 1 with this attack. I'm gonna pop out from hiding and shoot it. 22 to hit. 19 damage. Back behind the wall.
Boop, you kill
And
it.
stealth again.
Yeah, you
28.
you you are stealthed. This hedge mage. Um, he didn't like that he missed before, so he's going to cast magic missile at Phase Spider 1. And so that deals 9 points of damage to Phase Spider 1. Mimic 9 does not hit. Phase Spider. Uh oh. I know that you guys weren't necessarily able to see them, but it didn't seem like you were prioritizing them anyway. But they fade out of existence.
Okay.
That's fine. You know what? They earned that. Okay.
Right. Enjoy your meal.
I mean, I feel like racing across the battlefield and getting surrounded is not
Yeah,
worth it.
I was kind of
Just
trying
with
to head that
haste,
direction.
like with the haze husk and everything, and being contaminated already, like guaranteed.
Never mind.
And then the other spider, the one without a meal, phases back into existence.
Because he's still
Oh,
hungry.
Yeah,
what will phase into my
and
butthole?
Ah, man.
but unfortunately, he just gets an 8 to hit.
Oh, man. Phasing. It's disorienting.
And now it's Hudson's turn. What do we want to have Hudson do?
Cantrip the mimic 2. I don't know. What can he do besides use his spell slots?
Yeah.
Nice. He's chipping away. He's chipping away. Hedge Mage, Hedge Mage 1 will. He'll use a magic missile. And he'll hit Mimic 2. For being able to stick to a thing, Mimics sure miss a lot. It kills Mimic 2. Bull, it's your turn.
Oh, nice. Lost my movement right there, but you know what? We get that advantage now.
Go for it.
Nope. 21.
21 hits.
9. Well, we'll try again. Nope. 24 this time.
That hits as well.
17. There we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't you normally roll like in the high teens for your damage?
I roll
Anything
everywhere.
else?
That's it all. That's movement.
All right, Finch, it's your turn.
I'll probably regret this, but I'm gonna follow up Amnar up here and take down this spider. 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll take an attack on this spider.
14 hits. 10 damage.
And another one.
11 misses.
And a bonus.
15 hits. This thing is hurt. There is a real possibility, if you had hit all 3 of your attacks, that you would have killed it. Not guaranteed, but a possibility. And that's everything for you?
Yep.
Amnar.
Ways just because it feels safer. And also I'll move Hunter's Mark to this one because I can do that now.
The spider.
Yeah. Hit backwards this time. 6. So I do 1 thunder damage.
So that's a total of
10.
11 damage.
Yeah.
It's at 1 HP.
Oh gosh. Ah, 10.
Mm, Oh, it's still your turn. My
Yeah, it's
bad.
my second attack, but yeah.
A
Go
10
for it again.
misses.
I was gonna say a 10 is gonna miss. I would think.
Is that it?
Let's see, how much did I move? 30, 35. I'm gonna move down here, just farther away. Okay. Now I'm done.
Okay. Knock, it's your turn.
All right. I stealthed it. I stealthed at the end of the last turn, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
I should have marked it, but I didn't. All right. I'm gonna pop out. Uno mas. And I'm going to shoot at the mimic. 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh, 29 points of damage. That was almost a max roll on 5 dice.
Nice.
If you had if you had rolled max on all of them, you would have killed it. It is got 3 HP left.
I'm tempted to action surge, but I should just wait.
So yeah, basically, the next person to hit these things will kill it.
I'll let Hudson and or the hedge mage back clean up here.
13 is its 13 is its AC. So this Fade Spider gets zapped out of existence. And Hudson will say he can move as close as he needs to move. It saves, so it's still alive. Hedge Mage. Uh, it will chill touch from a distance with a 10 to hit, which is not enough to hit. This mimic survives to attack again. And I will have it attack the Guardian since it is attached to the Guardian. And it misses. All right, the Guardian hits. The Mimic only had 3 HP left. So, with the Mimic being attached to the Guardian, and the Guardian tired of beating itself up, it just stops hitting it and then falls forward face down, squishing the Mimic beneath it. And that is the end of the random encounter. Um, I don't have any rewards for you because I didn't get that far. But I'll have a little something for you next time. How's that?
Good.
Works for me. Oh, honestly,
Actually, here's a good.
I know it
Here's a
was a
good
lot of
chance to get
NPCs.
it. So let's just say you got 100 gold worth of delirium,
Oh,
not in a singular chunk, but in multiple small chunks.
I know there was a lot of NPCs to manage, but I did feel like it was interesting having the wider map with like multiple things going on.
Right. You had to kind of decide, yeah, where to do
I
things.
just wish that you had been able to see inside the house, so it would have been fun too. Because as the DM, I can see inside of it, and it looked
Yeah.
like maybe there should have been a hole there.
Well, and
Here,
that's sort of the downside. I almost wish that there was a way for me to put the stream on your vision because like if you choose to go to one side versus the other, you can't really see the other one anyway.
like, can you
Yeah.
guys see the house now?
I can just see Finch, like a tiny slice where Finch is.
Well, if everybody wants to move their characters over to there, um, and
Now I see a house.
Looks like a house.
I feel like it's hard.
right here, I thought you guys could see through. Like I thought that was an open section of wall.
Oh, we
Yeah.
can't see through right here, is what's blocking my view.
Yeah, because I just moved the dynamic lighting. I'm about to move it back.
But yeah, it's sort of hard that like I don't know. The dynamic lighting is so all or nothing on a 2D map.
Yeah,
Yep.
I wish there was a way to, because I know they can do transparencies and whatnot now.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way to assign assign dynamic lighting. Like I draw some, like draw a line, but have that line be able to interpret uh, token sizes.
Yeah.
And if they're small, like if it's smaller than medium, then they can't see. But if it's medium sized, then they can. Or medium sized or bigger. But I don't think that's an option. But yeah, it's 10:30 for me, and I'm really tired. So I'm gonna get off of here, and
Me
we will pick up next week with the clock tower. No take backsies this time.
too. That's
thanks
right.
thanks for being accommodating.
I'm really thinking that maybe we should take the gate first, so we have an exit.
That
Right?
is true. It might be hard to take the gate after we've fought our way through the garden.
Right.
Oh my! You have an exit. It's the sewers, or you can, or
You
you
have
can
an
go through the
exit. It's out of this campaign.
Oh yeah.
or
The door is over there.
try to make friends with the hooded lanterns again and go through the
Right.
shepherd's gate.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. I will talk to you guys next week.
All right. Bye, Internet.
Bye.